6.24, problem number 9. In any bench you have more number of practice manuals, you can donate manuals. Hello, everybody. 6.24, problem number 9. The following is a summarized balance sheet of A Limited as on 31st March 2012. Sundry assets, discount on issue of debentures, profit and loss account, debit balance. Discount on issue of debentures and P&L account, debit balance are all fictitious assets. They are actually not assets, but we don't find any other place to show it in the balance sheet. So we are trying to show it on the balance sheet. Actually, if this balance sheet was prepared as per Schedule 6, they should be shown as part of reserves and surplus. P&L account debit balance cannot be shown on asset side. It will be shown under reserves and surplus, but within brackets. Discount on issue of debentures, non-current portion will be shown as part of other non-current assets, and current portion can be shown as part of current assets. As per AS 26, discount on issue of debentures may not satisfy the definition of an asset. It would have to be completely written off. Liabilities, 14,000 equity shares of 100 rupees each, fully paid 14 lakh. General reserve 10,000, 10% debentures 2 lakh, trade payables 2 lakh 40,000, bank overdraft 50,000, total 19 lakh. R Limited agreed to take over the business of A Limited. Calculate purchase consideration under net assets method on the basis of the following. So you have to calculate PC under net assets method. The market value of 75% of the sundry assets is estimated to be 12% more than the book value, and that of the remaining 25% at 8% less than the book value. The liabilities are taken over at book value. There is an unrecorded liability of 25,000 which has to be now taken into consideration. Calculate the PC under net assets method. Write down calculation of PC under net assets method. Particulars, calculation rupees. Calculation of purchase consideration and net assets method. Assets underline. Assets underline. Below that you write point number 1. Assets revalued upwards. Assets revalued upwards. Now see that paragraph. Market value of 75% of the sundry assets is estimated to be 12% more than the book value. See the assets value in the balance sheet 18 lakh. Out of that 75% worth of assets are considered 12% more than their book values. The calculation column will say 18 lakh into 75% into 112%. Why 112%? 100 plus 12%. 18 lakh into 75% into 112%. How much is it? You can write in the amount column 15 lakh 12,000. You write in the amount column. Next, point number 2. Asset revalue downwards. Assets revalue downwards. 18 lakh into 25% minus 8%, no? So you can say 92%. See, there are two ways of showing it. 18 lakh into 25%, independent number, minus 8%, or 18 lakh into 25% into 92%. 4 lakh 14,000. Amount column. Now, what about discount on issue of debentures and P&L account debit balance? Normally we should not take it in the calculation of BC. But my question is, we are students of taxation. How can we ignore tax on loss, tax saving on loss? Correct or not? If you think like a tax student, boss, there are losses. If I take over the company along with the losses, current year if I have huge profits, I can set off this loss from my profit and pay lesser amount of tax to the government. Tax saving.
Yes.
Tax saving should also be considered as an asset, no? The selling company should say, I have worked very hard to earn these losses. I have worked very hard to earn these losses, because of which you are going to get tax saving. So you have to pay something to me, no? No, true boss. But actually in exam don't show that. But practical world, definitely loss making companies will bargain with their losses also. They'll say we are giving you a valuable asset called as losses, on which you can save huge amount of tax. Give me something in return. That happens actually. You have reverse merger. Can you tell me what is reverse merger? Reverse merger. Reverse merger is a loss-making company taking over a profit-making company to take advantage of losses which are there in its books. A loss-making company trying to take over the business of a profit-making company to take advantage of its losses. Reverse mortgage. Not reverse mortgage, sorry. Reverse merger. Maybe they are making losses now, but their business is so good, or they are expecting to become so big in the future that they want to buy companies now. It can happen. It is possible. If you have a very good product which has lot of, you can say, demand in the market, maybe initially you are, initially you may make losses. Initially you make losses, in future you may expect profits. Are you able to understand? So actually speaking, we should consider the tax effect of those losses as an asset while you are calculating PC. But examination don't show that, because in the institute material, in the institute problems, nowhere the institute has committed saying that you have to consider the tax saving on losses as a asset while calculation of purchase consideration under net assets method. So let us ignore the tax effect on losses or tax saving on losses. Less liability is taken over. So what you can do is, after you have completed the PC calculation, you can say, we have ignored tax saving on losses. Then the examiner will scratch his head for some time. Less liability is taken over. What? Oh. Why you will scratch? You will not scratch. You have made a valid assumption, boss. We can take him to the court. Today institute is giving you all corrected papers also, no? Photocopies you are getting. And institute is committing itself by giving suggested answers also. After the exam is over, you get suggested answers also. If they do improper correction, people will go to court now. Some person has already gone to court, that is why these all procedures have come. The Madras High Court has given orders to the institute to start giving photocopies of the examination papers. One student has, we can say, taken action against the institute, and he, under the Right to Information Act, he asked photocopies of answer papers. He wanted to know the correction process, the procedure by which institute is correcting the papers, everything. Institute refused. The court stepped in and they said, yes boss, you are covered under the RTI Act. It has to be made public. That is why when you pay amount, you can get your photocopies of papers today. It was not available. For us, it was all unheard. Now it has all become realities. Now institute also should be very careful. Because if they do something and somebody asks for a photocopy and he knows these answers are correct from suggested answers, they'll simply say, sir, my answer copy and my suggested answer issued by the ICA. As a judge, you please see my answers and compare with the suggested answers to see whether I have been given proper marks or not. So liability is taken over. Liability is taken over. 10% debentures. 10% debentures. 2 lakhs. Trade payables. 2,40,000. Trade payables 2,40,000. Bank overdraft 50,000. Bank overdraft 50,000. Unrecorded liability also it has to be taken over now. Unrecorded liability 25,000. See, so what is this unrecorded liability? Why are you subtracting? Suppose against the selling company there is a case going on in the court, and selling company knows that it's going to lose, and when it's going to lose, it has to pay some compensation. Purchasing company, before they purchase companies, they'll do DD, due diligence. They'll appoint a team of chartered accountants. They'll ask them to go through the books of accounts, financial statements, reports of the selling company, and then give them advice whether we can go ahead with purchase or not. The due diligence team will definitely pick out that definitely there is a case against the selling company where the company is going to lose. They'll try to estimate, and they'll inform the purchasing company, boss, you please be careful when you are buying the company, you please take into account that if the selling company loses the case, you would have to pay compensation. So purchasing company, when they are deciding PC, they'll say, boss, there is a case pending against you. I also know, you also know that some compensation has to be paid in the future. So when I am paying PC, I deduct some amount from the amount so that whenever that case is finalized, I will be required to pay because I have taken over the company, no? So I will pay that amount then. So it has to be subtracted. That is why we are going to subtract it. Is it clear? Less unrecorded liability 25,000. You will get purchase consideration. How much is purchase consideration now? 14 lakh? 11,000. Let us do the next problem. Problem number 10.